DeFi Basics, Making Decentralized Finance Make Sense, a grounded introduction for beginners. DeFi is one of those terms that gets used constantly, but rarely explained clearly. Most explanations are either overly technical or overly hyped. And if you're new, it can feel confusing fast. So today, I want to break down decentralized finance in a way that actually makes sense. No jargon, no hype, just the foundations. DeFi stands for decentralized finance. At its core, it's a financial system built on blockchain technology instead of traditional banks or brokers. Instead of a bank approving transactions, smart contracts, which are automated pieces of code, execute agreements directly between people. In simple terms, DeFi allows peer-to-peer financial services without a central authority controlling the process. You can think of it like this. Traditional finance is like going through a bank branch. DeFi is like interacting directly with the financial system itself. You don't need to know everything at once, but here are a few foundational pieces. Wallets are where you store and control your digital assets. Smart contracts are self-executing code that replaces middlemen. Tokens are digital assets that represent value. Liquidity is pooled assets that allow transactions to happen smoothly. And yield is earning returns by participating in a system. That's it. High level. No overwhelm. This space is definitely innovative, but it's not risk-free. There's, unfortunately, scams, market volatility, smart contract vulnerabilities, and platform risk. Understanding risk is part of responsible participation. Education is protection. Why it matters. So, why does this actually matter? For me, DeFi isn't just about earning yield or chasing opportunity. It's about financial sovereignty. It's about transparency, being able to see how systems operate instead of trusting institutions blindly. And it's about access. Open systems don't ask where you're from or who you know. But it's also something deeper than that. I think a lot about legacy. I have a daughter, and when I look at the financial systems we're handing to the next generation, I don't just want short-term gains. I want structural evolution. We're living through a long-term shift in how value moves, how ownership works, and how trust is built. Blockchain technology isn't a trend, it's infrastructure. And infrastructure changes society slowly, but permanently. DeFi is part of a broader structural shift away from centralized control toward distributed systems. That doesn't mean everything traditional disappears. It means the foundation itself is evolving. For me, learning this space isn't about hype. It's about being literate in the financial systems that may shape my daughter's future. And that is why understanding the basics matters. If this helped clarify the foundation, I'll be building on these basics in future videos. You can explore more through the links below, including my introduction to DeFi and additional resources. And if you value grounded, education-first conversations around DeFi, feel free to subscribe. Thank you.